Bonjour, bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue au cours français Chapitre niveau 1 et 2. Ce vidéo est pour les niveaux 2 et nous allons discuter chapitre 6. Ce chapitre est sur le sujet des bons vieux temps. Ça veut dire the good old days. Et à propos de grammaire, on va discuter euh, l'imparfait. Mais avant tout ça, je vais parler en anglais pour expliquer comment ils marcheront ces vidéos comme ça. Okay, so for these videos, they're going to be split up about 13 minutes per part. And that's how I'll be covering new material. I realize we had conference calls for our previous class sessions, but I don't think that's enough. For previous class sessions, we were at the ends of our chapters, so those were just essentially review material before testing. But this is new stuff, so it needs to be supplemented more robustly. So that's why I'm doing these recorded lectures like this. For classwork, stuff like that, keep in mind the school's code of conduct, even though we're in a unique situation. The school's code of conduct still applies, and my syllabus still applies. So be cognizant of this and follow the guidelines set out in both of those documents. As far as assignments go, unless otherwise instructed, I'll ask you to do your assignments in the Google Classroom app. This way I'm able to grade a lot more quickly, because as it is, I'm getting assignments submitted, maybe 4 or 5 different methods, different formats, and I'm having to dig really deep into emails and attachments to get to them. And find them. So yeah, please, unless otherwise indicated, do the assignments in the Google app, Google Classroom app. It's also good for you because I can, rather than responding to an assignment in an email with an attachment or some of the other formats that I've been getting, with another email and suggestions and you having to match them together, that's real cumbersome for you too and not effective. So with the Google Classroom app, then I can make changes to the document, and those changes are highlighted, and and I can post comments as well. So that's real useful, and I think that'll speed up grading and make this new assignment and submission process a lot less cumbersome. Okay, so unless otherwise instructed, stick to the Google Classroom app for completing and submitting your assignments. Okay, so let's get into this new material. As I mentioned, the title of this chapter, Chapitre 6, is Les bons vieux temps. Ça veut dire the good old days. And this chapter is pertinent because we've had a significant interruption in our daily lives and society in general So the vocabulary and grammar introduced in this chapter is very useful because you can use what's presented here to talk about, for example, what life had been like, whether in your early childhood or regular daily life in school, or what you perceive life to be before a quarantine situation. Okay, so this is a very useful chapter, particularly now. So what you've been used to as far as talking about the past is concerned is passé composé. Okay, but that's not the only kind of past that there is. So what passé composé does, if I can illustrate. Passé composé lets you discuss a particular moment in time in the past. So let's make a timeline. Okay? And let's say that we're here. Okay? Nous sommes là. We're here. Okay? I can take a particular time in the past, here. And I can say this is jeudi soir. Okay? I can say this is jeudi soir, Thursday evening. Okay? So, I can take jeudi soir and speak about particular events that started and completed at this point in time. So, for example, jeudi soir, j'ai fait du vélo. It's Thursday evening, I went on a bike ride. Jeudi soir, j'ai appelé à ma mère. Thursday evening, I called my mother. Jeudi soir, nous sommes allés au cinéma. Thursday evening, we went to the cinema. So in all of these instances that I've mentioned so far, the action began and completed at this particular moment. Okay? But there's another kind of past that is a continued past. Okay? So something that doesn't start and stop at any one moment. It can be a series of moments, or it can be continued past action. Okay? And this past structure has a name. It's called Imparfait. Okay? Imparfait. And in English, we have it too. The equivalent in English would be, say I have these points in time. And let's say all of these points in time are different jeudi soir. They're all different Thursday evenings. Okay? Here's a Thursday evening, here's a Thursday evening, here's a Thursday evening, here's a Thursday evening. And let's say that I have a habit of going to the gym every Thursday evening. Okay? I can say jeudi soir, j'allais au gym. Okay? And the word that I'm using is aller. The infinitive is aller, but I'm conjugating it in the imperative here, aller, and with my pronoun, j'allais. Okay? Alors, normalement, jeudi soir, j'allais au gym. Normally, Thursday evenings, I would go to the gym. Okay? So, and you can hear the difference as well um, between the English simple past, the English preterite. Thursday evening, I went to the gym. Okay, preterite, went. These Thursday evenings, normally as a habit, on Thursday evenings, I would go to the gym. That's the English imparfait. We use two words to make it, would and an infinitive lacking two. In French, it's just one word with an ending. And we'll get to formulation later. I just want to, first, I want to introduce the concept of continued past action against past action started and completed at a particular moment in time. Okay? So in the next video, I'll get into formulation, how the chapter introduces a couple of verbs to you to be used in the imperfect, the vocabulary, and then I'll move into how to make sentences and discussions. Okay, so this is the end of part 1. Okay, alors c'est la fin de partie 1 et on va continuer avec partie 2. Merci.